Langa is one of the oldest townships in Cape Town. Created under the Native Act of 1923, which led to the displacement of black people and the segregation of people according to race. Langa became a reservoir for cheap labor, which created many hostels in the process. The township has since grown, and some of the families who moved away from the hostels to build their own shacks since the late 90s say they are yet to get housing provision.
We live
quite a painful life. We stay with this pooling sewage place that is always overflowing in front of our homes. We stay as families of 3 in a single house with our children. We don't get housing provision, but when it's time to vote, we get swamped in our home. Will you help us build houses for us?
Kudala ya reportwa lento apha imihla nemihla kusifaka inantsika.
This contaminated water has been reported for a long time. We have been lodging the complaint tickets to the city council, but we are neglected. It is always like this here. If someone flushes their toilet over there, sewage spills out and flow over in front of these houses. If that drain is full, it pushes over to this one right this side, and sanitation just flows all over.
The city says it's committed to hostel transformation and that some of Langa projects are at an advanced planning stages. Funding availability is a determining factor for projects to start. Langa has a rich history in the resistance against apartheid. In 1960, during the anti-pass campaign, many people died in Langa. The city of Cape Town has announced a series of celebrations to commemorate the centenary of establishment of Langa Township. Plans include the restoration of historical monuments, precinct improvements, and public participation in new heroes' memorials. The city says it deals with a number of factors that makes it difficult to deliver the service safely and maintain infrastructure in Cape Town communities. These include staff safety, extortions, hijackings, theft, and illegal invasions, as well as the littering of solids in drains.
This is further then worsened by the fact that in this very community, a lot of the grey water, black water, and a lot of solids makes its way into the sewer pipe network and then ultimately to the pump stations, that they're not damaged as a result of the solids that break down the pumps necessary to pump the infrastructure out. And so we attend to these through the necessary emergency repairs and operations program, but also at the same time try and encourage our residents to not use the sewage systems to throw solid waste.
The city's water and sanitation department reports that a repair on a collapsed sewer in Zone 20 in Langa needs to be conducted. However, due to encroachment, these repairs cannot take place. Work can only commence once the identified shacks are relocated, so all the manholes on the pipelines must be accessible. Athule Joga, SABC News, Langa.